Hi, I'm Cameron Machel, and I've been exploring travel in my blog this semester. In this short film, I speak with a couple who loves to travel, whether it's abroad or in their backyard here in New England. I also catch up with the founders of visitnewengland.com. It's a comprehensive travel website for tourism in New England, and I discuss with them what they think is the particular draw to New England and what brings thousands and thousands of tourists here to the area. I hope this movie inspires you to travel, and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, just love to see new places, you know. And we really both love the idea of going to some place we've never been to before, you know. Just
I think we're both into history and
we have similar interests, right? We'd go and we'd like to understand a bit about the place that we're going to, read up about it. You always do a ton of research, and then I'm always reading what you come up with, and so we might go to museums, and we like eating out a lot as well. So I love to sample the various, you know, the cuisine of the area. So
walking tours and see people.
When we do walking tours, we bring our own podcasts and stuff, download them from online, and just do our own. So we don't usually buy them; we just get them online or whatever.
I think there's when we do trips, there's two different kinds of things. I like to travel internationally because I like to get away, and that feels more away when I can't eavesdrop on other people, and I don't really know what the news is saying, and it feels more distant.
Contrary to a lot of, we like going to places where we can't speak the language, because it feels like you're further away. Yeah. You really feel like you're further away.
But traveling in New England, it's more just to get away, because even though you live in New England, you don't take advantage, you know, when you're in your backyard, you don't go out and do things, you might go for a walk in the afternoon, but it's usually like a workout as opposed to just like seeing what's around. So going somewhere, even if it's only, an hour away, gives you a chance to do that, or I guess a different frame of mind to do that.
Yeah.
And even people from foreign lands, and not that they feel that it's part of their culture, but it has so many of these appealing images. Yeah. The fall foliage in Vermont, and as I said, the Maine lighthouses. It has, just like many other hot spots of tourism around the world, it has really appealing, beautiful, iconic images that people get wrapped up in, whether they really know the reality of it or not. They come here looking for a real, true, authentic experience.
And I think when people visit, though, they like to
come for the fall. I think a lot of people come for the fall.
Yeah. And then you like Boston because you can get, obviously it's on the ocean, but you can get to the Cape, you can get to lots of places.
Plus it's really easy to get to. I mean, you can get to Boston, let's say from Ireland, in 5-6 hours. You get to here faster than you get to California in most cases. So it's a piece of cake to get to.
Mm-hmm. Well, New England, has a lot to see, but New England has an authenticity that attracts a lot of travelers. Be it old beating houses or a place like Faneuil Hall, and people relate to it. As a core of America. There's nostalgia tied to New England, whether it's accurate or not. But the pictures of the town greens, the winter scenes of Currier and Ives. All that, has a New England attachment. But then there's, other aspects to it. Tanglewood, with great music. Newbury Street in Boston with shopping. The ocean is a huge draw. I mean, people really want to come and play in the water, which is not unique to New England, but New England, has unique beachfronts and ocean fronts like Cape Cod. So all of this, brings people to New England. A distinct advantage is that New England has a huge drive market, meaning, the tens of millions of people that would live in New England or with a day's drive to New England. So it's convenient, it's authentic, it's interesting, it's historic, and all that together makes it for a great destination, and in turn brings a lot of money in.
People seem to have a notion of New England that is greater than the sum of its parts. like Jonathan was referring to the Currier and Ives pictures, or the famous Norman Rockwell picture of Stockbridge, Main Street at Christmas. These and things like the Maine lighthouses and the Gloucester fishing boats, many other things you could mention. They just evoke some kind of sense in people of, whether it's imaginary or not even, part of the real world, but it evokes some sense of an old time purity, Yankee culture, and it has a very sort of a pull on people's imagination as a part of the American character.